So now you're doing everything right. You have all the right skincare ingredients. You have the perfect routine. But let me tell you guys that there are some lifestyle choices, some skincare habits that can alter your results and that can even make your acne get worse instead of getting better. So in this video, I'm going to carefully show you some of those mistakes you're making and what you can do in order to maintain and preserve this result that you've already been seeing so far. So make sure that you watch till the end of this video. Now we are going to kickstart it with the skincare mistakes that you're making that is possibly going to make your acne not go away, or it's even going to make it come back worse. First of all, you are using harsh scrubs on your face. If you have followed me right from time, I have been against you guys using all those granite or those gritty scrubs that are very harsh on your face. Those things can make your acne worse. I've always said it before, your skin on your face is so soft and it doesn't need anything that's going to irritate it further. Go and get yourself a chemical exfoliant and throw away all those grainy, gritty scrub that you're using on your face. That could be one of the things that can hinder your results. Another thing again is popping your pimples. In as much as acne can be very tempting to pop, like I even have one on my forehead now. Trust me, it has been the grace of God that I haven't popped it yet, because I know that if I pop it, the chances that more acne will come out from there is going to be very high. So please leave your pimples alone. With the right ingredients in your routine, it is going to go away on its own. It could even be a purge. So just allow it to come and allow it to go. But if you keep touching it, keep popping it, you might just keep triggering more acne for yourself. Another thing you might be doing wrong is you're layering too many actives. Now, one thing I have learned in my acne journey is to always keep every routine simple. See, I have a bunch of skincare products, right? But trust me, I don't use more than 2 major ingredients in a routine. Right? If I'm using adapalene, I use just a hydrating product, my adapalene and my moisturizer. If I'm using azelaic acid, I use just a hydrating toner, azelaic acid and my moisturizer. If I'm using niacinamide, I use maybe just niacinamide and one other moisturizing syrup in my routine. I'm not going to go and use niacinamide, azelaic acid, vitamin C in one routine. Those things can trigger you to have acne, and sometimes it can even clog your pores the more. So I'm not saying that don't explore products or don't buy more products. If you're going to buy, make sure that you use them in separate routines. Keep your routines to 2 ingredients at most. Then at night you can try to use another one, but don't use more than 2 major ingredients in your routine at a time. Another mistake you might be making is that you are not using skincare products for your skin type. As an oily skin person, especially that's dealing with acne, you should be looking out for oil-free moisturizers. You should be looking out for lightweight sunscreens. I was talking to one of my friends the other time. I was trying to prescribe some products for her, to use. And I asked her what her sunscreen was. She told me she was using Skin Aqua. And now I know she has an oily skin. And from all I could see, there were lots of closed comedones on her face. And so many of us made this mistake. Heck, I was once using Skin Aqua when I didn't even know any better. So please, if you know you are dealing with acne or you have an oily skin, please buy ingredients for your skin type. Look out for oil-free moisturizers. Look out for lightweight or water-based sunscreens. Look out for foaming cleansers. Look out for oil control toners. Don't use extremely hydrating products on your face to go and clog your already clogged pores or your already oily skin. Okay, make sure that you are reading ingredients and that this ingredient you're buying or this product you're buying are specifically for oily skin or oily acne prone skin, or they are non-comedogenic. That's another thing that can greatly help you to see tremendous improvement in your acne journey. Now, let us go to the lifestyle choices that are most likely going to hinder your acne results. First of all, dirty pillowcases and dirty bed sheets. If you are using one pillowcase for 2 weeks, I have no words for you. Change your pillowcase at least every 3 days. So you can get 2 pillowcases and you just interchange them. Use one for at least 2 to 3 days. Then you remove it and use the other one for the remaining 2 days. Most bedsheets even come with 2 pillowcases. So you can just use one, let's say Monday, Tuesday. Then Wednesday you remove it. Use the other one till Friday. And then, by Saturday you wash off everything. But please don't use one pillowcase for more than a week. That's why some of us have cheek acne, because you're going to sweat, you're going to drool on your pillowcase, your hair product, everything, and by the time you keep putting your face there, it can leave bacteria that will now cause acne. So that is one thing you have to be careful of. Change your pillowcases as regularly as possible. Another lifestyle habit is consuming too much sugar and dairy products. I know a lot of us have sweet mouth. Even myself, I have a very sweet mouth. I love my sugars, I love my honey, I love my ice creams, I love my yogurt. But I'm not saying stop them, but you really have to reduce the way you take all these things, because these things can also trigger acne, whether you like it or not. So if you're the kind of person that you must take something sugary every day, at least leave it to 3 or 2 times a week and still take it in small quantity. Don't abuse it. Don't use too much so that your skin does not get worse. Another lifestyle habit that can make your acne worse is you're too stressed and you're not sleeping enough. Stress can trigger acne. So if you know that you're somebody that has a very stressful routine, or you're a 9-to-5er with a very, stressful work schedule, make sure that you are resting. It's not that you will not come back from work and you will now stay awake till 2 a.m. watching TikTok videos, and then you now only have 3 hours to sleep. You're not going to wake up. You'll be so tired. Your eyes are baggy. You can't function properly. Please prioritize rest, prioritize sleep on a clean bedsheet and a clean pillowcase. This is also going to help you balance out your hormone and also reduce the acne that is coming out on your face. So my night owls, make sure that you are prioritizing your sleep. Another common mistake that a lot of us make sometimes, well, me, I don't make it again, is you don't rub your sunscreen. Why are you not rubbing sunscreen? Why? Is it because it makes your face too oily, or you don't like the way it feels on your skin? It can be very, it makes your face feel somehow. Then go and get lightweight sunscreens, or even go and get those ones you can just spray on your face. But if you don't apply sunscreen, your acne is not going to improve. Let me just tell you, you're not going to see any results. In fact, your acne will become worse. So make sure that you are applying sunscreen every single day. Even if you're staying inside the house, once you do your morning skincare routine, make sure that you are applying sunscreen. Sunscreen is also going to really help you with hyperpigmentation. For those of us that are dealing with hyperpigmentations, it's also going to really help with it. So sunscreens are very important. Another lifestyle, habit that can make your acne worse is you're not cleaning your phone screens properly. You are not cleaning your phone screens. We forget that our surface of our phone harbors a lot of dirt because we're always touching it. We always keep it in places that we don't even know what has been there. And by the time you put this thing on your face, on your cheeks, it can transfer the bacteria that was on the phone onto your cheeks. So please make sure that you are wiping out your phone screen as regularly as possible. In fact, with alcohol wipes to wipe it off, just so that you are not transferring dirt and bacteria onto your face. And the bonus point is going to be, if you are going to start, this was supposed to be under the skincare part, but if you are going to use any skincare product or any new product, always start from the lowest concentration. If there is 0.5 to 2%, start from the 0.5 and let your skin get used to that one first before you now go to the 2%. Because you use 2% doesn't mean that you're going to get a faster result. No, in fact, it will even irritate your skin the more. So start from the lower concentration, build your tolerance, and then you can now work your way up to start using 2%. Okay? Now that we have spoken about all the lifestyle habits, all the mistakes that you're probably making that might make your, acne not go away or that might make it worse, let me now encourage you and tell you the things you should do in order for it to improve. Number 1, build a consistent and a simple routine. Do not use too many products. Keep your actives to 1 or 2 serums per routine, okay? And be consistent with it for at least a month before you can start trying new things out. So if you're going to use azelaic acid in your routine and hyaluronic acid, use that consistently on your skin. At night, it's going to be adapalene. Use just adapalene. Don't use adapalene and benzoyl peroxide. Maintain a consistent and a simple routine. Also, make sure that you are focused on healing your skin, moisturizing your skin, healing your skin barrier as well while trying to treat acne. Don't focus on just trying to dry out your acne with harsh actives that you're not moisturizing. That's why it's always important to get things like essence, milky toners or hyaluronic acid serum or even ceramide serums. This is also still going to help you to protect your skin barrier from completely damaging, because like I said, these actives sometimes can actually affect your skin barrier. But if you are properly moisturizing, like me, before I use any active or any active ingredients, I always apply a moisturizing product first. So in the morning, after I cleanse my face, I use a milky toner first just to preserve my skin barrier before I go in with my azelaic acid serum. At night, I always use my hyaluronic acid serum first before I go in with my adapalene. That way, I'm also moisturizing and healing my barrier while still treating acne. Okay? Next one, make sure that you're getting enough sleep. Eat your fruits. If you are too busy to, cut fruit and prep your fruit, buy juices, buy smoothies, buy fruit salad, but make sure that you are eating your fruit. You have a balanced diet, you're cutting down on sugar, and so that your skin can also heal internally and not just externally. And last but not the least, avoid overthinking. Avoid stressing yourself out too much. Avoid putting so much pressure on yourself. I know that things can be really tough sometimes, and sometimes we can't help but worry. But remember that sometimes worry might not change the situation. It might only make it a bit worse. So you can journal, you can breathe, you can work out, you can take a run just to keep your mind stable, but try not to stress yourself out too much. And remember that you're not alone. I am also dealing with acne. I'm fighting acne. And as I am going in my journey, I am bringing you guys what is working for me. But I know that if you don't change certain habits and certain lifestyles, you're not going to see any improvement. And I hope that with these few points of mine, you would already know exactly what to do to keep your acne in check. Thank you guys for sticking with me, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.